बाएं हाथ का खेल झूठ बोलना.
बिल्कुल नहीं.
You get caught?
बिल्कुल.
You can do that?
I like this. I can do. Yeah. I can lie like that. I'm very good at it.
खाना पकाना पसंद है.
अभी वो स्वादिष्ट है कि नहीं मैं पता नहीं, लेकिन हम लोग पका लेते हैं. I'm a people's person.
He is very good with it.
She's terrible at it. She's the most awkward, shy person you'll ever meet.
Abhishek Bachchan is in this movie. Is it a cameo? Does he have scenes with you?
Unfortunately, we don't get to share any screen time together.
I tried convincing Balki, saying please at least
एक scene डाल दो.
Let me just go behind and do something. नमस्ते, मैं हूँ Saiyami Kher.
और आप देख रहे हैं और बताओ with Stutee.
Hi guys, मैं हूँ स्तुति. आज का एपिसोड ऑफ और बताओ we are hanging out with team Ghoomer. So literally and metaphorically बाएं हाथ का खेल हो गया है क्रिकेट खेलना. Saiyami Kher is here. Welcome to और बताओ.
Thank you, Stutee. Thank you.
And the one who's motivating her, at least trailer से जितना हमें समझ में आया, is Abhishek Bachchan who's here. Welcome to और बताओ.
Thank you.
Ghoomer. सबसे पहले तो नाम से शुरुआत करते हैं. क्या मतलब है? इस पूरे चीज में क्या कॉन्टेक्स्ट है Ghoomer का?
What's up?
जैसे कि आप लोग ने शायद देखा है प्रोमोज में, इनका जो दाहिना हाथ है ये फिल्म में कट जाता है और हम ये कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि वो एक ही हाथ से बॉल करे, जो एक बहुत ही कठिन काम है. एक अच्छे बॉलर को क्या क्या करना पड़ता है टू बी एबल टू बॉल कम्पिटिटिवली, ये सोच के हम सबको लगा कि क्यों ना एक नया जो बॉलिंग एक्शन है उसे बनाया जाए. और बाल्की ने ये एक नया बॉलिंग एक्शन बनाया है ताकि ये ठीक से बॉल कर पाए अपने बाएं हाथ से. उस एक्शन का नाम दिया गया है घूमर. That's why it's called घूमर.
Super. Okay, you know, Saiyami, जब ट्रेलर देखा, जब ये बात आई कि आप you're playing an amputee cricketer, तो सबसे पहले लगा this must be your dream come true. Because you love cricket, we all know that, you're associated with the game, and probably if you weren't acting, you'd be, who knows. तो ये जब स्क्रिप्ट मिली, ये you felt like universe is listening to you. How was it? How did both of you actually become a part of this?
Balki sir actually saw me playing quite a few years ago और उन्होंने कहा कि we'll make this film together. तो उस वक्त मैंने react नहीं किया. It was because एक Anurag had also done that during Chok saying I'll make a film with you. Then for 3 years he disappeared. So I said ठीक है, जब बनेगी तब बनेगी, देखेंगे उस वक्त. Obviously I was like screaming and shouting from the inside, but बाहर से मैं बहुत zen और बहुत it's all cool, it's just another film. But finally when it came into चलो ये film हो रही है, मैं बहुत nervous थी क्योंकि जी was a dream. It's something that I have manifested all my life. It's something I've always wanted to do. I love acting, love being in front of camera, or to play a cricketer. It's just the best thing I could have asked for. पर इस film के साथ काफ़ी बड़ी responsibility थी, I feel, with regards to the role. There are a whole lot of people who have experienced this in their lives, spoken to a whole lot of para-athletes who have gone through, well, a tragic accident and come out strong. तो मेरे लिए to be able to be as authentic as I could, I was striving to do that, and I hope that we've managed to make people feel that it's honest. Of course, my coach who plays a very different coach, somebody who pulls me out of my down. It was just the whole experience working with Balki sir, working with AB. It was a really wonderful experience.
And grueling, I'm sure, like something that you'll remember all your life.
I will. I've been left with a few marks that which will remind me as well.
Oh my God.
But it's a very happy feeling. It means I am that person who keeps getting nostalgic and sulking that shoot is over, because that's my most favorite part of a film, when we are in front of camera doing. So it's been a year since we shot the film, but I still feel like, oh, that day when we did this, and like I'm still living in what happened last year.
हम क्रिकेट में, स्पोर्ट्स में इनिंग्स की बात करते हैं. आपकी अपने 23 इयर्स की इनिंग्स इस इंडस्ट्री में. यू रिमेंबर दैट अभिषेक रेफ्यूजी फर्स्ट फिल्म?
जी बिल्कुल.
What is the one major change that has happened, apart from, of course, the fact that you're more experienced now, but something that has fundamentally you feel shifted?
आज के दौर में I feel शायद थोड़ा और prepared हूँ for my shoots than I was back then.
About this film, R Balki, we all know, loves you, How's your father? Like ये कुछ चीज़ें तो मतलब होनी ही है type of situation. तो इस फिल्म में आपकी एंट्री कैसे?
जैसे कि हमेशा होती है, बाल्की आए मेरे पास एक दिन, उन्होंने कहा कि ये कहानी का एक ढांचा है, तुम्हें क्या लगता है? मुझे अच्छा लगा तो मैंने चलो मैं लिख देता हूँ। लिख के आ गए कुछ 1-1.5 साल बाद में, ये कहानी है, ये करना है, कब करना है, ऐसे डेट्स पे करना है, चलो शुरू हो जाओ।
So अभी you know the reason I spoke about your innings in the industry as well, इतने सालों बाद अब जब कोई स्क्रिप्ट आपके पास आती है, या just as an actor who's hungry to try different roles, different shades, आप क्या चीज़ ढूंढते हैं? और it doesn't matter to you that I'm going to work with people I'm very comfortable with.
I think सब चीज़ों का एक मिश्रण होना चाहिए, लेकिन the most important for me has always been कि क्या मैं एक ऐसी फिल्म देखना चाहूँगा। जब आप कोई स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ें या सुनें, सबसे पहले मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि यार क्या ये फिल्म देखना चाहूँगा? अगर देखना चाहूँगा तो फिर I try and do it.
You both have worked together in Breathe. So that was the first time you met?
Yes.
So when for working in this film, और फिल्म हमने नहीं देखी है, but ट्रेलर से जितना समझ में आया है, एक बड़ा ही strange relationship है, because you're pulling her out of darkness and yet it's I think also something very difficult to stomach.
Yeah.
Does your off-screen equation help both of you, particularly to play complex characters like this one?
जी देखिए, अंत में अगर आप देखें तो हम सब एक्टर लोग हैं, हमारा काम है to convince the audience. But that sounds very nice to say. But it always helps कि अगर आपस में there is a certain working chemistry, there is an ease. But I've been lucky, आज तक मैंने कोई फिल्म बनाई नहीं है and where maybe there was a lack of any understanding or chemistry between the actors. अगर है तो then हमारे prep में you try and tackle that and get over that. When you're on set, it's very important to be very comfortable. क्योंकि emotionally you're exchanging so much.
Yeah.
So you have to be confident that that person is going to take care of that emotion that you're giving them.
Saiyami, I'll be honest, when I saw the trailer, मैं काफ़ी बार I kind of shut my eyes because it's just tough. It's really hard to watch. You've played this character. क्या कितना physical strength लगा to play something, to play a character like this? Because यहाँ पे जैसे एक limb नहीं है. How did you should talk us through that whole process?
तो honestly, more than the physical definitely बहुत tough था, क्योंकि we were shooting in the sun, we were shooting in the Panchgani was cold, but that happens in most films. This obviously was physically very demanding, पर इस film में it was probably the most emotionally draining experiences, क्योंकि there is a lot that happens with Anina, my character, and even her equation with Paddy, her equation with her coach is of one that she knows that he's helping her, pulling her out of her darkness, but he's not the most likable that you've seen on the screen. So there was just a whole lot of equations in the film. So मेरे लिए the film was emotionally way more demanding than physically. Physically ठीक है, mentally आप जब prepared रहते हो physically हो ही जाता है, but mentally it was extremely exhausting, the whole process.
अच्छा, और बताओ मैं, हम आपके फैंस जो देख रहे हैं इस इंटरव्यू को, वो आपको और बेहतर जानना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि ट्रेलर में क्लेम किया है कि क्रिकेट आपके बाएं हाथ का खेल है। हम ये पता लगाना चाहते हैं कि असल ज़िंदगी में वो कौन सी चीज़ें हैं जो आपके बाएं हाथ की हैं। इस तरीके के इंटेंस कैरेक्टर्स प्ले करना बाएं हाथ का खेल है?
कभी नहीं,
बिल्कुल नहीं। It takes a lot. Okay.
हालांकि मेरे लिए बाएं हाथ का खेल मींस द ऑपोजिट, क्योंकि आई एम अ लेफ्टी।
Oh, you're right. You
मेरे
are
दाएं
a
हाथ का
lefty.
खेल।
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should have kept that in mind. Okay. बाएं हाथ का खेल है किसी सीन में बिना ग्लिसरीन के रोना।
मैं तो नहीं कर सकता हूँ।
मुझे तो रोना, मैं रोती हूँ, मुझे पसंद है।
Oh, है बाएं हाथ का खेल?
कर सकती हूँ,
Not bad.
मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ।
बाएं हाथ का खेल झूठ बोलना?
बिल्कुल नहीं।
नहीं? You get caught?
बिल्कुल।
You can do that?
I like this, I can do it. Yeah, I can lie like that. I'm very good at it.
अब जो भी जवाब आप देंगे जरा मैं ध्यान से I'll take it with a pinch of salt now that you have told me. बाएं हाथ का खेल है या नहीं? किसी भी गाने की लिरिक्स याद रखना।
मुझे लिरिक्स बहुत पसंद है। I listen to the lyrics before the music.
I find it very difficult.
Really?
I listen to the tune more.
बाएं हाथ का खेल है अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट चुनना।
वो किसी के लिए आसान काम नहीं है, बहुत ही कठिन काम है।
Over the years, have you found a trick?
No.
No?
I wish.
Otherwise, if one knows that this film, I mean, अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट होती है, अगर दिल को छू जाती है तो आपके लिए अच्छी है, लोगों के लिए अच्छी है कि नहीं वो हमें नहीं पता है. So
बाएं हाथ का खेल है नाम याद रखना. You meet so many people. Are you good with names?
I'm terrible with
I'm
names.
terrible.
I'm good with faces.
Faces, yeah. I'm terrible with names.
बाएं हाथ का खेल है स्वादिष्ट खाना पकाना.
मुझे खाना पकाना पसंद है.
अभी वो स्वादिष्ट है कि नहीं मैं पता नहीं, लेकिन हम लोग पका लेते हैं.
अच्छा. Okay. बाएं हाथ का खेल है गाड़ी चलाना.
बिल्कुल. I love driving.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah? Okay. बाएं हाथ का खेल है आपके लिए किसी से कुछ निकलवाना, like you know, in situations when just to make somebody comfortable so that they open up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm a people's person.
He is very good with it. I don't know if I'm
No,
I'm not
she's
too
terrible at it. मैं बोलता हूँ, मुझसे
I
पूछिए
like
ना.
that. This I like. I think we should have
मुझसे आप
done the.
पूछिए. She is the most awkward, shy person you'll ever meet.
Oh my God! But then you clearly made her comfortable.
No, he's very good at it.
We've worked
Yes.
together for 5 years.
Yeah.
लेकिन नहीं, I'm that. She'll be very hello, हाँ. Then she'll keep quiet and just look quietly. तो नहीं, इनका बिल्कुल नहीं है. मिलनसार बिल्कुल नहीं है ये.
अच्छा, ये हमें पता लगा है बदौलत अभिषेक. Anything about him that we don't know that you'd have to share with my viewers?
I mean, I've been saying this because I find it extremely very intriguing that he doesn't like fruits. तो और मैं बस
का फल तो मिलता है आपको, वो तो पसंद
No, bad for your health.
मैं fruits दिन भर खाती हूँ.
No, fruit juices are bad for your health.
Fruit. No fruit.
Okay, the other thing, and there's no way I will be allowed to end this without asking you. Abhishek Bachchan is in this movie. We are not surprised, but is it a cameo? Does he have scenes with you? Like, how much can you
No,
reveal
it's just
about
a small
that?
cameo, and
Okay.
unfortunately we don't get to share any screen time together.
I tried convincing Balki, saying please at least
एक scene डाल दो.
Let me just go behind and do something, but it didn't.
Oh, you also don't have?
No.
And when you got to know this, it is a relief for you कि scene नहीं है, या you also
No,
wish
of course
that-
you want to work with him, yeah? Which actor would not want to work with him?
No, considering you're his son and just the
Well,
pressure
also
of
his
it
fan,
all.
na?
But it's a tick mark, right, for any actor. You want to be in the same frame as him. It's just a tick mark.
Okay, at the core of this is a story about overcoming odds. And एक चीज़ जो आप दोनों से मैं पूछना चाहूँगी, हर किसी की ज़िंदगी में उतार चढ़ाव होते हैं. एक कोई बात किसी ने आपसे कही हो जो कई बार दिल दिमाग में अटक जाती है. Anything that you would share, something that motivated you during your
Lots of
toughest?
things. Lots of things. It can be a small action. It can be किसी ने आपको आके कुछ बता दिया, or you've seen something. A film can inspire you. कभी कभार अगर आप थोड़े low feel कर रहे हैं और आप एक अच्छी film देखें, that can inspire you. So you should take inspiration from everywhere.
No, I agree. I can completely agree that there are so many people who come into your life at a certain time, a certain point. मेरे लिए actually I had to also look inside at one point, and that's when I started running. So मेरे लिए my inspiration, I get out of running.
How nice. You know, one thing I wanted to ask, because whether it's sports या आपका career, being patient, waiting for the right moment, right role is very, very important. For an actor, वो excruciating हो सकता है. जैसे इस film के बारे में आपने बोला कि, you know, people told me they'll make films, but मुझे 3 साल wait करना पड़ा. I wanted a role like this. I'm sure. What do you guys do during that phase? How do you deal with it?
Hope, wish and pray. Takes up most of an actor's life. Please, Bhagwan, मैं ये picture कर लूँ, please. Yeah. Hope, wish and pray.
I try to stand true to my name. My name means Saiyam. So, for all those who didn't know, I try very hard, but it's very difficult. But I try to stay true to my name.
But you have been appropriately named, and so has the film Ghoomer. We look forward to it. Thank you so much. This was a fun chat.